Those weapons of mass destruction got to be somewhere. Nope, no weapons over there. Maybe under here.
He's the kind of guy that would say, hey baby, let's get away, let's go someplace, huh, where I don't care.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's WD3, and this is your Hill Report news break. Today, I'm digging in my history bag today. A lot of you all, hope you all having a great weekend. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you all remember and never forget a two-part fiasco called the Iraqi Wars, conducted by the two Bush presidents, father and son. These two guys conducted wars under false pretense, killing over 1 million Iraqis in the second war. I don't know how many were killed in the first war, and countless American soldiers dead, homeless, mentally ill, suicide, all because of false claims of weapons of mass destruction, careers ruined. Colin Powell, apparently a great, brilliant general, sucked into that administration, and his reputation was totally sullied because of his speech at the United Nations, falsely claiming that Saddam had purchased some yellow cake from an African country. These lies were even mocked by President Bush himself years later, not even that many years later, when he's laughing, saying that, where's the weapons? Is it under here? Is it under there? And the crowd is laughing because they all knew that it was done under the pretext of a lie. So what I'm saying, President Donald Trump, you don't like the Bushes, and you know that. The Bushes have never been fair to you. The Bushes have always taken you for a joke until you disgrace Jebediah Bush, in the debates. Totally crushed him. It's time for you to execute and finish what you started. You were one of the people who originally opposed the Iraq war. You have the power now. You can make a lot of things right that have gone wrong with your personal life and presidency if you began to execute arrest on those who propagated and executed the Iraqi war. Both of them, they were both lies. One of them was a lie saying that Saddam was taking babies and doing this in Kuwait. Donald Trump, you guys tell me, should Donald Trump arrest those responsible for the Iraq wars, the false pretense Iraq wars? Do the right thing, Donald. We'll be back and talk about it after you guys see this clips on the other side.
For all of this, I express more sorrow, regret, and apology than you may ever know or can believe. I know there are those who can never forget or forgive me for having taken this decision. I accept that the report makes serious criticisms of the way decisions were taken. And again, I accept full responsibility for these points of criticism, even where I do not fully agree with them. Any faults derive from my decisions and should not attach to them. For all of this, I express more sorrow, regret, and apology than you may ever know or can believe. I know there are those who can never forget or forgive me for having taken this decision. I accept that the report makes serious criticisms of the way decisions were taken. And again, I accept full responsibility for these points of criticism, even where I do not fully agree with them. Any faults derived from my decisions and should not attach to them.
No, I don't know about it. I saw it on television this morning. I'm not a fan of John Bolton. He's a real sort of a lowlife. When I hired him, he served a good purpose because, as you know, he was one of the people that forced Bush to do the ridiculous bombings in the Middle East. Bolton, he wants to always kill people, and he's very bad at what he does. But he worked out great for me because every time he doesn't talk, he's like a very quiet person, except on television. If he could say something bad about Trump, he'll always do that. But he really doesn't talk. He's quiet. And I'd walk into a room with him with a foreign country, and the foreign country would give me everything because they said, "Oh no, they're going to get blown up because John Bolton's there." He's not a smart guy, but he could be a very unpatriotic guy. I mean, we're going to find out. I know nothing about it. I just saw it this morning. They did.
Hey, welcome back, you guys. This is WD3, your Hill Report news break. We are talking about geopolitics today, the Iraq war. Now, as you all know, Donald Trump did a courageous thing. He's going to lie and deny everything. Of course, that's his job. But definitely sending the Justice Department after those who executed the Iraq war. First starting with John Bolton. Him and John McCain and Lindsey Graham, they are the biggest warmongers. They want to kill everybody in the world. It's time for these guys to start facing justice. It's time for these guys to be treated with the respect that they show none of for human life, for God's creation. It's time for these guys to come under the spotlight and just to see how corrupt they are, just to see why you're willing to send our sons and daughters overseas to die for a lie. Weapons of mass destruction, what a joke. Buying yellow cake from Nigeria, what a joke. A lot of these guys are dead and gone and passed away, but those who are still alive, you have soldiers right now who are suffering, who are homeless, who are mentally ill, who families broken up because they believed in this country and wanted to fight for this country because they saw towers coming down. They saw America being attacked, and they had no idea that it was all under false pretense. It was all a big lie. Weapons of mass destruction. Saddam Hussein was an American asset at one point. And then when did he become so expendable? I don't know. You guys do that research. But what I want to know right now, should Donald Trump arrest those responsible for the Iraq war? I want to know your opinion. I'll accept it either way. But I want these guys to come to justice for the lies and the lives that were lost. It's WD3, Hill Report News Break. It's time for some justice.